Hey folks, this is the Leaving Cert Maths Ordinary Level, Paper 2 for 2025. Question 1, we have to work out percentage decrease here. Even if you work out decrease, just a decrease for these questions, you'll generally get some marks. So if we just do 94, take away 72, and we'll get 22. That's how much it decreased by. That's how much the rainfall decreased by. And that will generally get us some marks to start off with. And then obviously they want it as percentage decrease. So we're going to take the 22 and you're just going to put it over the original value. And that's 94 in this case. And then we're going to multiply by 100. And they want us to round off to one decimal place. Therefore, use the calculator is 23.4%. And that's the percentage decrease. We'll get the mean and the standard deviation of the total monthly rainfall. The easiest way to do these is to use your calculator. If you have a new Casio calculator, you can just input the values and you're just clicking equals or exe a couple of times and it'll give it to you. So if you just look up how to do it. So the mean, now the mean, you could do that separately. You could just add up all the numbers and divide by how many there is, and that'll give you the mean. But so the mean anyway, you should get 133 when you round off to the nearest whole number. And the standard deviation, you should get 54 again when you round off. So easiest way is just input the values onto the calculator and in statistics mode, and then just press equals a couple of times. Right, the last part then is, so it goes into upper quartile and lower quartile, which is an unusual, a question that would not have been expected to come up. But they give us a bit of a hint here. It says the upper quartile, so Q3 of the data above is 183. If we look in here, the numbers are all in order. 183 is in between those two numbers. It's halfway between 180 and 186. Really, that's what upper quartile and lower quartile are. The upper quartile is kind of 3/4 of the way through the data. So that's in there is 3/4 of the way through. So to get the lower quartile, we have to just go to where 1/4 of the data is. So in there, and it'll be in between the 93 and the 94. So in between 93 and 94 is 93.5 or 93 and a half, or you could add the two of those together and divide by 2 if you wanted. But so really that's the first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th, 11th, 12th piece of data. So, okay, so that's how many there is. So the quarter piece of data is in between the 93 and the third and the fourth one, and the 3/4 is in between the 180 and 186, so the ninth and the 10th one. The halfway one would be in there because it would be in between the 6th and the 7th. And then hence work out the interquartile range. That just means you're doing the upper quartile, take away the lower quartile. And that is, upper quartile is 183, and we're taking away 93.5, and we should get 84.5. Millimeters.